Hey y'all, welcome back to Sitting with Ashley. I'm Ashley. I know I wasn't here yesterday. I was watching Virgin River. I've been waiting for that to come out. Honestly, I'm very disappointed in the cliffhanger. Now I gotta wait another motherfucking year. Yeah, I watched the whole season yesterday. Anyway, I thought I'd get on here and we were gonna do a collective convo. I'm sorry the thumbnail is different. It's just with the new phone. But I wanted to talk about you can do hard things. Okay, I even wrote it down. Hoodie's laying on it, but yeah. I don't think I'm going to use cards for this. I think I just want to talk about how to stay in a space of, I can fucking do this. Like that train. You guys remember that train? If you're a millennial, I'm sure you remember the train. The engine that could. Are they still teaching the kids this? I think I can. You totally fucking can. Sometimes things get hard, but that doesn't mean you can't get through them. And if no one ever told you that, or if you are a person who tends to take a victim mentality upon any sort of struggle or hardship, that more than likely was taught to you as well, or you've been enabled to be in that space. There is, I don't want to say there's nothing wrong with that, because attitudes of gratitude is really, when we're talking about hard things and like how to approach them, right? I've talked a lot about this when it comes to change. We just have to like pivot, right? You don't need to redo everything. You don't need to reinvent anything. Sometimes it's just like a little pivot, right? And I think that our society really does a disservice for people because of the way that things are. Just all of society is kind of gross, and it makes it does breed victim, right? Victim mentality. Because when we're in this low vibration and we're thinking like, oh, I could never do that, I can't get through this, oh, this is so hard, oh, I don't want to, you're gonna breed more of that energy instead of, right? And it's okay when something struggle or something difficult happens. It's totally fine to have that moment of like, I really don't want to do this. I had one of those moments the other night, because now that Niall's diagnosed, we're going to be doing a lot more appointments and stuff, and it's hard work to do. It's a lot to navigate, especially since we've been pretty much fly by the seat of our fucking pants, for, our whole lives. So now we have other things to report to, and, I'm gonna hang this on my little stand. So yeah, I actually had one of these moments. It's okay to get into that space of like, I don't want to fucking do this, but that doesn't mean you can't. Right? I don't want to fucking do this, but I'm going to. I just want you to know, or I want me to know, or I know that having to do this fucking sucks. And then move on. Yeah, sometimes you need someone to hear you out. Sometimes you need to write your feelings down. Sometimes you need to buy like a melon and smash it with a mallet. Me and Niall did that a couple weeks ago. I told him, like, when you have big, we used our pumpkins though. Like, when you have big feelings, what the fuck is that? Like big feelings. It was kind of like a rage your own kind of situation. We put the pumpkins in the garden beds and we smashed them, and it was fun and really therapeutic. So just to let you know, there are lots of coping mechanisms out there. Yes, there are really bad addiction-wise ones too, and you might already be involved in that, myself included. Been there, done that. But sometimes you just get to a point where you're like, enough is enough, right? I don't want to fucking do this anymore. I don't want to cope through this. I want to thrive, all of those fucking slogans too. Grow through what you go through, right? What else? There's more. Give me more. Give me more. Just do it. Fucking Nike. Anyway, I don't know what the slogans are. Look on what's for you, right? Affirmations can really help you get out of a space of being like, I can't fucking handle this, because you can. It may be hard. You may not have fun. That's unfortunately the life we're living in, especially under this hellscape of a society. And I think that we are supposed to do hard things. Not everything is supposed to be easy, especially if you are on a decolonizing breaking cycle path. This shit is very fucking hard. That doesn't mean you can't do it. I think the ultimate thing is you have to decide what's worth it, right? And what is it? What's worth the struggle? What's worth blood, sweat, and tears? What's worth it, right? And you are just the way you are. Just the way you are. You are worth it. And no matter what you want to do, what path you want to go down, what goal you want to achieve, you can do it. You just have to decide that you're worth it and that you want to. And after you get into that mindset of like, okay, yeah, fuck that. I am worth it. I do want this. You're going to be unstoppable. And the hard things are going to become easier and easier. I will say it gets really fucking annoying when the same thing keeps happening. Like, I'm thinking about my car, specifically when we were off grid. Living out there wasn't the hard part. The hard part was my car overheating, and it was just because there was a fucking crack in my antifreeze container. So I got that fixed for like $26 and a case of beer. My neighbor did it. But anyway, all that to say is like the hard part for me was... Okay, hey, can we not? It's just the Angel, the alley cat. Hey, Lola, boo, leave her alone. She's just sitting in the window. Angel, you want to go outside? Anyway. She's like an inside cat now. She's sitting in the window. Anyway, she's still having to stand her ground. And Angel said that too. I can do hard things. Let me just integrate quickly into this giant cat family from outside. She's held her own. So I don't know where I was at. Oh, the car. Yeah. Living out there was cool. I mean, there were some shitty things, but most of it was the anxiety of having to travel into town to get stuff, right? It wasn't really being out there. It was traveling because of my car. So anyway, all that to say is the thing with my car, and the reason I'm bringing that up is because it got to a point where I'm like hella traumatized at this point. And I'm still working through this trauma because I don't want that feeling to be associated. So whatever you're feeling about any sort of thing, it doesn't have to be a car or living off grid. It can be whatever the fuck it is for you. Whatever you're feeling about that, allow it. Don't let it stop you though. Allow the feeling to arise. Allow your curiosity and no judgment. And then you're gonna also rewire your brain to come up with a plan, right? Like a plan to make this less fucking awful. Well, less difficult. Work smarter, not harder. You don't have to reinvent anything. You just simply have to change your attitude. Attitude of gratitude, dude. Okay? Change your tude, dude. I tell Niall that all the time. Whoa. Change your tude, dude. Okay? Be grateful. Like that's why I said affirmations, because you're gonna be having to rewire your brain in order to get your physical body through situations that you have already deemed undesirable or hard or unwanting to do, right? Whatever it is for you. But I just wanted to get on here and remind you that you absolutely can do hard things. Let's go ahead and end this because my videos are taking a really long time to upload. And I'm not sure if that's this new phone or not. So I'm going to do a couple tests to see. I want to make shorter videos and see how long they're going to take to upload. Because the one I did the other day, the reading, it was like 20 minutes. It took like 3.5 hours to download or upload, which is extreme. So we're just going to do a crazy little love note, and then I'm going to let y'all go. Maybe we'll end it with a couple affirmations, too. Love yourself. Be gentle. That one's way too long. I don't feel like reading that. Just give me something. Be present. That's part of the attitude of gratitude. Don't be up here being like, oh, I have to do this and this and this and this. You're going to like set yourself up for failure and an unenjoyable experience when you do that. Your full presence is the greatest gift you can give yourself and others. Life is happening right now in this moment. Today is the only day that matters. Anchor yourself in the now and give it your all. Notice the details and drink in the sweetness. Be present. All right. Gosh, cross your fingers for me that this uploads pretty quick and I will be back all day. We're going to do a What's Your Calling reading today. I'm going to pick back up on the daily decolonizing, and we got daily or divine femme, and probably another reading too, as long as this shit doesn't take forever. Have a good one.